My name is Helen. I'm a 41 years old immigrant. Crossed. A content creator and actress. Crossed. A dreamer. Crossed. What am I doing with my life? The sky the limit, they say. Dream big.
Maximum flight altitude reached.
And what if I don't? What if I diminished my life to the size of a suitcase and moved to another country just to find myself in a loop of 5 to 9 and paycheck to paycheck survival mode 5 years later? Where our dreams go when we grow up? Today is February 13th of 2024, and I want to make this statement. One day, I'll become a millionaire and an actress and leave a legacy. Actually, I've been living off creative jobs since I graduated, and I didn't know it could be any different. Before moving to Lisbon, I was kickstarting my career as a director, and I was going to write and direct my movie. I imagine two wannabe artists in their 40s. They are short on cash, they rent rooms in a weird flat, and they tell stories to trick the landlady. But in fact, they believe in their delusions much more than in mundane life, because in their fantasy they are already successful.
And action!
I didn't make that movie. I hopped on a plane and landed in Lisbon instead, and somehow the story played itself in my life. I mean, for sure, Lisbon is not a place to be depressed. Except when you're stuck for 3 years waiting for a residence permit, and to land any full-time contract, you need a work permit, and to get a work permit, you need a contract. What actually I would do if I knew what's gonna happen next? That in under 1 year, I will have to produce an exhibition with less than 100 euros budget. And I'd open a photography studio in a space called Fiasco. And it will be going great until next month the pandemic hits. Yeah. And I'm gonna fight for my Fiasco for 2 years until I decide to close it. And then I will get my residence permit and will settle just for basic job to pay my bills. And I will say yes to every gig. I will shoot campaigns. I will do real estate photography just to rent a nice and luminous apartment I adore. And then, when I will say to myself that nothing bad gonna happen to me ever again, in 2 days, on my father's birthday, the war gonna start. And then, I will have to find another job. I mean, one more job, just to afford my parents to be with me here. And then, something gonna break. And then Helen is back. And I promise you that during this year, I will do everything I can and I can't to go from zero to hero. And I invite you to follow my journey and to see if daydreaming makes any cash. And if you say that I cannot, I will do it twice and take pictures.